Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Rachel, you got to unmute.
Hello. We are live.
Ah,
Exciting.
very exciting. Now, this is our first go at doing something like this. So forgive us for any mishaps and things, but we're very, very excited.
Yes.
So first of all, welcome all of you to the Moonbody Temple's New Year Grail Dragon Meditation and Blessing. Um, we're going to have an hour together, plus or minus, about an hour together today. And just to let you know the flow of things, we'll talk a little bit in the beginning about what this Grail Dragon is, and then we will be taking you on an experiential meditation journey, meaning it'll be a guided meditation to connect you with your deep inner wisdom. Does that sound good? And there'll be time, and then we'll safely bring you back out, and there'll be time to journal and share, and then also receiving blessings. So, does that sound
What
good?
a nourishing day. What a nourishing day we have planned for you all. Oh, great. So I've just popped into the comments some things that we need for the day. I've pinned it right at the top for you. So while we're kind of doing our intro and our little welcome session here, go ahead and get yourself a candle if you have one nearby, which I'm sure many of you do because many of the people who are coming today are of the witchy type, the priestess archetypes, the healers, people of service in the world. So I'm sure you have a candle nearby. Have your journal and pen. We've also asked for a small bowl of water for our anointing and blessing at the end of today's ceremony, and an essential oil of your choice. Yes, wonderful. And I see people already commenting. Hello, hello. I would love to know where you're all hailing from today as we get started. So please write in the comments, say hello. You can do a brief introduction of yourself. Oop, we've got Northern Virginia. We've got, I know I see some folks from up in Canada with us. Hi, Ashley. Yay. So excited to see everybody here. Yes. And if you know the indigenous stewards of the lands that hold you, especially if you were in the Americas, please go ahead and honor them in the chat as well so that we can pay some respects to the lands that we are on. Oh, I see Switzerland, NYC, warming it up in Sarasota. Wonderful. Alfie, send us some of that sunshine. We've got
Wonderful. Yes. Oh,
Yay. Hi,
goodness, yes, from
everybody.
Orleans. Oh, it's Rita from Orleans, Virginia. Yay. Um, yes, the Manahoac people in the town of Warrenton. Wonderful. That's right. Um, I'm in an area of the Manahoac peoples of the Monacan Confederacy, right around the Shenandoah River Valley. What about you, Rachel?
So I'm hailing from the traditional lands of the Kitchewank people in what is now known as Croton-on-Hudson in the Hudson River Valley of the Algonquin Nation. So yeah,
Wonderful.
it's really, really wonderful to be together with you all. Wow. Oh, I
Yeah.
see some people from on Lenape land. Amazing. All right. So keep writing into the chat. We want to know where you're coming in from. Let's start to weave this circle together. And Yukiko, why don't you do an introduction of your lovely self? We'll do brief intros of each other and talk a little bit about what this amazing moon body temple is that we're creating.
Yes. So now the Moonbody Temple is it's an online virtual temple, but really what it is to knit together a fabric with divine feminine wisdom that we each of us carry, and where we can really sit in circle together. This is the women's way. You know, it's not this pyramid with like one leader at the top and everybody else is like kind of following the leader, but it's to really weave together wisdom together and to enrich each other. I'm originally from Japan, And I have traveled so many different lands and lived in many different lands. And I was brought in to healing work, doing energy healing and shamanic practices, just quite by accident, when my father was dying. And all of a sudden, these visions came in. So I've had a lot of teachers who are both of this world and also teachers from what I call the other world. I'm also a priestess of Avalon and priestess of Goddess, and just so excited to share today with you. And Rachel, how about yourself?
Yes. So for anybody who is new to my work, I am a born seeress and oracle. I see and sense the energy fields of people and places and land, and that amazing gift was really, really wonderful, especially as I started my healing journey as a yoga therapist for people with back issues and scoliosis. And being able to find alignment through the physical body really opened me back up psychically and shamanically as well. So when I started doing my meditations in yoga, they were very full. They were full of spirits and guides and ancestors. And they really led my path back to the priestess path, which I'm now on and loving being able to reconnect women not only to this innate rhythm that's within us, right? As women, we are seed holders, we are dream holders, not only for ourselves, but for the entire planet. And whether or not we are menstruating women, bleeding women, whether or not our wombs are actually cycling with the moon every month, it doesn't really matter because we all go through creation cycles. So that's really what, to me, the moon body temple is this ability to ride into these natural waves and rhythms that the moon and the earth, we see the cyclical changes happening outside. How do we align ourselves with that so that we're not in this eternal spring, right? The patriarchal way is like we have to always be creating something and it's just a go, go, go mentality. And as women, that's not where our power lies. It really lies in this ability to rest, to receive, to dream, and to seed our intentions with great heart, great courage. And the way that we do that is in community together. So I love holding these moon ceremonies every month and getting to see this global community of women coming together. So I'm so excited to get to share this practice with you all today and to be in community, whether you are watching live with us or you're catching the replay later in our Moon Body Temple group. Yes, continue to let us know where you're from in the chat if you're just coming in now. And I have a question that I want to drop into everybody before we get into this magical Grail Dragon meditation and journey.
Before we get there, I just wanted to remind everybody, Rachel, that we do have a very special announcement about the Moon Body Temple and a special gift for you who is watching us towards the end. So I really hope that you'll stay with us. And it's very exciting because, as you can see from all that Rachel was saying, this excitement about bringing the divine feminine back in is growing. It's really coming out of the underground places that it's been squashed into and that we've had to hide it in. And so we're really just excited to share the new Moon Body Temple that is forming, and that we're birthing right now in this creative process. And we'll tell you all about it towards the end. All right, go ahead, Rachel.
Yes. Oh, so inspired. Thank you, Yuki. Okay, so to begin with today, I would love to know in the chat, what is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the word dragon? And just let it bubble up like a spring from within you. Type it into the chat. When you hear the word dragon, what is the first thing that springs to your mind? These mythical creatures that are found across space and time And every culture around the world has some kind of mythology around the dragon. Fierce, fire. I love it. Yes, keep going. What else do we see? Powerful. Yes.
Freedom. Yes, friend.
Oh, friend, I love that one.
Powerful.
Yes.
So this is the year of, in the Chinese lunar calendar, this is the year of the wood dragon. Yes, strong, fearless, resilience, beautiful. The wood dragon is a very kind dragon. It's so connected with earth and thinking of the trees. The person who is born in the year of the wood dragon is said to be very mindful and kind and considerate. So it's not about hogging that power, but to be able to have that gentleness, because within power, I feel, is a real tender gentleness, because there is a certain kind of sovereignty, a certain sense of knowing who one is, how one is deeply grounded. And the dragon is the mythical creature that Kuan Yin rides. Now, she is riding the water dragon, but there are many kinds of dragons, but it's so beautiful to know that there is this beautiful goddess who is about compassion and stillness and healing and wisdom, just riding that dragon, riding the movements of life, the powerful, fierce movements of life that we all know, but to ride it with great stillness and calmness and love and centeredness, this sense of feminine sovereignty and fierce, yes, that too, you know? And so thinking about the dragon, you know, it really makes me think also about the Celtic notion of these three lands and three energies that we connect with in this lifetime. And that is the land, sea, and sky. And you might have seen the pattern of the triskele, the three-armed spirals of the Celts. And it really makes me think of a dancing dragon that is within each of us, you know? And maybe, you know, and we were also talking about the Grail Dragon. Rachel, do you want to take it from there? What the Grail Dragon might be?
Yes, I think one of the most famous places that we hear about the dragon is obviously in the Arthurian legends, right? The Grail Dragon, where there's been so many amazing musicals and stories and mythologies written around King Arthur and his quest for the Holy Grail. And I think that, you know, oftentimes in these mythologies, the dragon is shown as this kind of villainous beast, right? It's like guarding the grail. It's something that we need to conquer or kill or something like that. But when I feel the dragon, I also think about it as this creature that contains all of the elements. So in many ways, it is this representation of our own soul's power and deep knowing that it has, right? She contains the earth as her body. She can fly through the air, right? She can go into the water. She really is this creature of, like Yukiko was saying, land, sea, and sky. And she holds that fire deep within her belly, right? So she roars that fire forth. And I think that that is such a beautiful representation of the divine feminine. So in the Avalon tradition, how can we start to shift our mindset where the dragon is not necessarily something that we need to defeat? It's something that we need to integrate and embrace as this guardian of our own soul's essence, which is that goblet, that chalice, right? That chalice of the goddess, that womb chalice of the goddess that sits in Arianrod's castle in the sky, right? It's this place of deep feminine wisdom connected to our ancestral knowing. And our dragon is there. I can't remember. I think it was Michelle who said that the dragon is this friend, right? This powerful, resilient friend that helps us stay connected to our truth, our power, and our resilience.
Yeah. And Ariana Rod, for those of you who are not familiar with the name of this goddess, she's a Welsh goddess, and she is said to live in Caer Sidi. It's the Grail Castle, but it's also she of the silver wheel. And so some say that she is the goddess of the moon cycle, the wheel that goes around, the cyclical wheel. Some say she is also the goddess of the stars, or the Corona Borealis, that the crown of stars that circles around the North Pole. But so she is a wise, powerful feminine of the stars and the skies and the moon. So how wonderful that she is coming into this as well, with the Moon Body Temple.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I love that we can trust the goddesses as they show up because, as we've even just been speaking here for the last 10 minutes, so many different versions and faces of the goddess, of the divine feminine, cross-culturally has already come in. And that's what makes this work so exciting too, is this rebirthing of this flame, this eternal heart fire that lives deep within the knowing, our bones and our blood as women. We have this remembering in our bodies. And I think that igniting this flame for the goddess, igniting this flame for the divine feminine to rebirth herself back in this really profound but yet really grounded way. I feel like when we connect her to the lands and the sky and the sea and all of the elements, it really brings her present in this world. And that's what's so exciting about it to me. So should we jump in and cast our circle?
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Okay, so if you have your candle nearby, be sure you have it close to you as we start by igniting the heart fire. So once you've lit your candle, just go ahead and find your breath, really allowing yourself to take a few moments here to become present in this sacred space that we're holding together. And if you don't have a physical candle, just imagine that flickering flame in your heart. And as we create this space in the depths of winter in the Northern Hemisphere, we're moving our way towards Imbolc, which is the quickening. It is the first spark of life that happens deep, deep below the frozen solid earth. It's the first quickening of the seeds. They crack open that fire seed that Bridget, the goddess of healing and transformation, brings us at Imbolc time. So as we move together into this healing space, let us ignite our own heart's fire. See this gentle flame beginning to flicker within your own being. And know that this fire is your own soul's essence. It is something that we need to guard and tend to and protect so that she can grow and expand, and all of your creativity and your courage and your authentic soul's expression can really step fully onto this path in this lifetime. And it all starts at Imbolc, at this special in-between threshold point that we're at right now in the wheel. So as you breathe, connecting body with breath, heart flame with your breath, see that flame begin to grow and expand into your entire physical body, etheric body, energy body as it expands out, 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 connecting you through the heart space to all of the other women who are here with us live, envisioning that circle of light weaving her way around the globe, embracing our Mother Gaia, our Mother Planet, Mother Earth, giving her all of our love and thanks and gratitude for everything that she provides us with, for the amazing space that she holds for us every day. And feeling that circle of support rising up within you. Because we're not meant to be walking this path alone. This isn't just one single candle that can be easily blown out. It is one that is fed through the energy body of the earth as well. So feeling that support rising up from within you, from the deep heart fire that's at the core of our Mother Earth. All of these flames of healing and transformation are connected and are mutually supportive to one another. So as you're breathing, feel that gentle glow surrounding your entire field, protecting you, feeding you, nourishing you, allowing that flame to give you exactly what it is you need most in this moment. Blessed be.
Blessed be. So taking that beautiful flame within your heart center, feeling into the cauldron of your heart, the great cauldron, the great grail, your holy, sacred grail within you, within the womb, within the heart. And if you have a cauldron or a bowl, you can hold that right now in your hands. If you do not, don't worry, you can also cup your hands to create a grail or a cauldron. Okay? And this is a Welsh chant. It's very simple. It goes, Ur awen a ganal, the awen that I sing. O doven ur dagav, I bring forth from the deep. Ur awen a ganal, the awen that I sing. O doven ur dagav, from the deep I bring it. Ur awen a ganal, o doven ur dagav, ur awen a ganal, o doven ur dagav, ur awen a ganal, o doven ur dagav, ur awen a ganal, o doven. Feeling that connection in your own way with the great song of Awen, with the great song of inspiration and creation that comes through everything, everywhere, within everything, everywhere. And putting down your cauldron with your next inhale, feeling into the earth beneath your feet. Breathe with the land. So take a deep inhale, holding that breath. And as you exhale, exhale back the blessings and the gratitude into the land, into the earth. Good. And then your next inhale, lifting your chin up towards the sky, face the sky. As you breathe in the blessings of the sky, hold the breath. And as you exhale, exhaling out your praise, your song to the sky. And with your next inhale, imagine, visualize, sense all the waters around you, close to you, the ocean, the rivers, the sacred springs, the holy wells. And so breathe in the wisdom of the water. And with your next exhale, giving deep gratitude to the waters within you and around you. Feeling yourself in a place of great beauty and safety for you. Maybe a real place, maybe an imaginary place. It's a beautiful day. As you walk along on the grass, you see that there is a path, very faint, that guides you. Walking along this path, notice what is beneath your feet. Is it sand? Is it earth? Is it springy grass? Look around and notice what you see. Trees, rock formations, and you're going to walk along and feel and see and sense yourself by a waterfall. And here is a beautiful waterfall with a pool of clear water. And it's a beautiful place to bathe yourself, to wash your feet, your hands, or dive in completely, clearing yourself of all the things that you might have brought with you to this point. But now that you would like to clear and cleanse yourself of. As you feel the water on your body, just feeling how the spine in your body starts to spiral and awaken. Breathing with your spine, letting your spine move, spiral, twist, stretch, bend forward, bend back, in a way that feels so good, so natural. your breath come through. This is a place of releasing and letting go of all that is no longer you. Energetically, consciously, emotions, sounds, hey, whatever is ready to go, you pour back into the water, shake it out. Let your internal dragon that resides in your spine, in your abdomen, start to shake itself free by letting your body move as if it were a dragon that's been asleep for a while. Let that energy rise up. Let your voice come through as you look up and you see a beautiful flash of iridescent, bluish, purplish, gleaming, pinkish, yellowish, golden, silvery, scales flashing. A beautiful air dragon comes flying in. And asks you, invites you to hop on its back. And you jump on its back, and the air dragon smoothly, beautifully takes flight. And it says to you, I will fly with you if you will sing to me from your heart. Sing me your heart song, O great one, and I will fly with you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Any sound that comes out from you, let it come from your belly, from your heart. Shalaya, halaya. Unlock your jaws. Let your mind free. Let the air blow through you. Fly. Salaya shala. Oh yeah. What is the freedom that you have not allowed yourself to take? What is the freedom that you have forbidden yourself to taste? What is the song that you wish to sing that has not come through? Let it go. Let it rise. Let this beautiful dragon fly with you through the clouds of unknowing, through the clouds of doubt and fear. And bring you into a place of releasing the trapped sound within you. And coming back down onto the land, you hop off the dragon and you see this beautiful cave. And you're going to start to walk into this cave. And as you walk, the passage is lit in front of you. Look at the walls of the cave. Is it stone, crystals, veins of gold and silver? You realize that the glowing light is coming from you. You are the glowing light. And the deeper you go into this cave, the more your body glows. Oh yeah, yeah. Into the deep earth, into the depths you go. And there you enter into an underground chamber. There is a beautiful, huge dragon coiled around a giant cauldron. And by the cauldron is a beautiful, huge Mother Goddess. And she gestures to you to come towards her. You look at her. Sometimes She feels like an ancient kayak, the ancient crone. And then she turns her head and she's a very beautiful, loving, kind mother figure. She reaches up and twirls her hands, and sparkles of light appear. And in that light, she looks like the most enchanting maiden. As you move towards her, the huge earth dragon opens its eyes and it says to you in a very deep voice that resonates inside your skull, "What took you so long? I've been waiting for you." And it gives you a wink so you know it's not dangerous. You look in your pocket, and of course, in your pocket you find a beautiful gift for the dragon. Take a look and see what it is, and then offer it to the dragon, who gives a big snort with its big nostrils of great gratitude and admiration for what you've brought it. And it lifts its head so that you can walk past its head towards the great Mother Goddess. She tells you to sit down beside her. And you see that there is a little stool, a three-legged stool, made of the most beautiful material, and you realize that it's something and it's the color that you love, and you know that this stool has been waiting here just for you. You sit, and she starts to imbue you with energy and words and images to support you on your journey this year, this cycle around the sun. Sit and receive. And if there are questions that you have, ask them now, or simply receive.
Allowing yourself to bask in the healing presence of this ancient triple goddess. She who carries the wisdom of all women from time immemorial. Allow her to show you now the places and the spaces within your body and your mind that are holding you back from experiencing your fullness in this lifetime. What is it that needs to be transformed? Where are the places that you are holding yourself back? Bring her your fears. Bring her your doubts. and let her place them in her cauldron of transformation. Watch them as they swirl and spiral and dissolve into the herb-filled waters. Feel them leaving your body with each exhale out. And know that the time is now for you to step into this ancient knowing of who you are. The Mother Goddess whispers to you, it's time to remember. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. It's time to wake up the dragon within. Do not be afraid of your power. And seeing the energy of the ancient goddess and the dragon start to spiral around this cave and around and within you, moving into your being, breathing them both into your heart space and knowing that they are a part of you and they always have been. Here to help you step fully into your expression. You are becoming the dragon. You are becoming the ancient goddess. Let your body move and start to spiral with this energy. Stretching the physical body so that it can fit this huge energy that's trying to move through you from the depths of the earth, from the depths of this ancient cave. We have to make space for her. So letting yourself breathe, spiraling the body, stretching the arms open, opening the heart, making space around the heart. Moving the shoulders, releasing the head and the neck, breathing her in. Allowing the breath to help this transformation ignite in all of the cells of your being. Make some sound. Open the mouth. Using the vibration of your own voice to bring forth this transformation. Make some sound. Feeling that heart fire, that flame, that glowing that's coming from deep within you, illuminating the entire cave now. Knowing that this ancient place is here for you anytime you need to revisit and remember who you are, who you have always been. It's time to bring this light out into the world, to help other women remember who they are as well. Help your flame fan the flames of your sisters and the men and all beings. Help our children remember this deep ancient knowing that has never left us, but just needs to be remembered in our modern world. So making your way back out of the cave now, coming back onto the land, testing out your feet on this earth, the breath in your lungs, walking past the sacred waterfall, the anointing waters that are here. slowly finding your way back on the footpath. Coming back. With each passing breath, bringing yourself a little bit more into your body, into your physical space. Breathing yourself back from your journey, maybe giving yourself a little gentle squeeze, little hug, squeezing right hand and left hand alternating, bringing yourself back into this present realm, back into this moment, the arms and the legs, bringing yourself back, tapping the chest, and rubbing the hands together, warming the palms. And go ahead and place the palms over the eyes. And with the palms still over the eyes, just gradually blinking the eyes open, bringing the light back in, breathing yourself back, and slowly letting your hands come down. And go ahead, keep your energy with yourself for the next few moments here and find your journal. Just writing down anything that feels important for you right now to remember from this journey. And I'd especially like you to focus on the pieces around your own personal freedom. What is it that you are transforming right now to bring you a greater sense of freedom? And just spending some time now to free write and journal. You can draw. What am I transforming right now to bring me a greater sense of freedom? And the second question that I'd like you to journal with a little bit is, what kind of support do I need in order to find this freedom in my life? What kind of support am I craving as I move through this transformation? I'd love to hear if you are journaling, if you want to share anything in the chat. I would love to hear what it is that you are transforming in your life right now. What kind of freedom are you looking for? What are you craving? What is your spirit craving right now? What is this journey that we went on today empowering for you?
Trying to give myself kindness to what I am and what I need to be beautiful. That's a real dragon statement, the kindness to myself. Yeah.
What else? What else are you transforming right now?
Yeah.
The freedom to give myself what I need to thrive in my body, mind, and heart. Yes. Such a
Yeah.
theme for this year. Freedom, finding freedom.
Yeah.
Mm.
Finding the freedom to really nourish ourselves, because that's how we can nourish each other and nourish the world.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, we would love to hear more. My spirit is craving freedom and honoring in my orgasmic body. Beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
To be able to sense, to feel, to be completely alive, to
Mm.
take away any kind of shame that we've been given around our bodies, as if our bodies were meant for some function for somebody else. you know,
Oh,
down.
oh, such beautiful shares coming in right now. How amazing.
Mm, I have all the support I need if I let myself be open and share who I am. Be who you are. Don't be afraid. You cannot lose anything. You can only gain love. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so powerful. And
Yeah.
and Ashley says, when I was on the air dragon and it asked, let go of what you're forbidding, I broke out crying to be free of fear that holds me back. Ah, holding you in that tender place, sister. Ah, these
So
journeys can be so
beautiful.
powerful.
Yeah. And this is 2024 is a huge year of really letting go of fear and coming into our sovereignty of choosing love over fear. And that's a choice, we're each given a choice. And to really remind ourselves and each other what that is,
Mm.
Um, I just love these journeys and meditations because I think, I mean, you would agree too, Rachel, that when we go into them, even though we're guiding, we're also taken in a way
Yeah.
by the goddess, the energies that come in. Um, and it's a beautiful, beautiful way of connecting together as community. Um, so we have one final blessing and closing before we end this. So stick together with us. And right now, as I promised at the very beginning, we would love to share with you about the new Moonbody Temple and the kind of membership program that is being birthed with our, Rachel and Yukiko's collective dreaming. And so, first of all, we decided that we would have this open ceremony. We've been having the new moon ceremonies and the full moon ceremonies, but we really, really wanted to build together a community that could grow together and to really bring together wisdom. And so we decided that we would have the new moon ceremonies as an open public ceremony. That's part of the membership as well. But then to the members only, we would have then at the waxing moon a wisdom circle
Mm.
where we would, per theme of each month, um, some of the themes would be the descent, meeting Inanna and Persephone with the abundant mother, and meeting
Yes.
Demeter and the sacred union, meeting the Magdalene. There are different themes according to the different seasons that we'll be cycling through. And so we will have a wisdom circle, which is sort of a teaching, experiential, and sharing circle. And the full moons will also be a sharing circle where we will have an embodiment practice, maybe a breathing practice to really feel into that energy, and then opening the circle so that we can share what's coming through, the wisdoms that are coming through each other. And yeah, it's um, it's really about building our own wisdom so that we can go out into the world and really be of service with this deep wisdom that we each hold and to uncover it together. This is a new format of conscious community of women that we would love to create.
Yeah. And I feel like for me, community is everything. I think there is a certain amount of healing that we can touch into as women and alone on our journeys, right? There is individualized healing work that we need to do, but there is also a deep yearning I find in all women because we have this place of remembering of what it was like to be in these moon temples, to be in these circles together. Where, as Yukiko said in the beginning, it's not this way of there's a teacher and everyone's just learning from a teacher and then we go off on our journeys. It's really about sitting in this circle together. So, the new format of the Moon Body Temple is going to give an opportunity for us to weave together. We'll have more time for sharing in community, for studying in community. We're creating a living library of teachings as well that you have access to as a member that are repeatable, right? Things like deepening your intuition, learning how to practice amidst the rhythms of your body, how things change throughout the month, the year. What is it like to live cyclically? So these are all teachings that people have been asking us for years and years and years. And we're finally, creating this amazing space that we can all study the divine feminine together. So, yeah.
We're going to be building slowly a wisdom library, a living library. So, because it's going to be online, things will be recorded, and we'll be dropping that into the library each month, which, as members, you'll be able to access at any time, and there'll be practices as well as listening to the different stories of the goddess. There'll be sound healing recordings that will be kept in the library as well to nourish, to strengthen you within this community, so that we can make a shift out in the world as well, because the world is really needing, I feel, this divine feminine, and the divine feminine is waking up everywhere within us, but also within the earth and in nature.
Mhm.
Um, and so we're going a little bit over time, so we are going to do our closing and a beautiful anointing ceremony. But before that, I said that there will be a gift. So this gift to you is that for those of you who sign up before the next new moon, which is February 9th is the next new moon, right? um, we're giving a 1 month, is it a free trial
Yes.
of this membership, and from February 9th, the price will be at $88 a month. We love the sign symbol 8 because it's infinity,
Yeah.
and we are moving wisdom into this infinite space of abundance
We
and
need this
gratitude.
forever and ever in all her forms.
So I'm going to put in the link here. I totally forgot about that. Hang on. We're very new to all this. Here we go.
Yeah,
Here,
and this is also, this is a gift for everyone who's kind of been with us up until this point of our journey too, as a way to say thank you, is have you come in and experience this kind of new format that we're doing. You'll get to experience 3 gatherings within this free trial period. So, you'll get some embodiment practices, you'll get the share circles, you'll get access to the first wisdom circle that we're putting together. So we really want to have you as a part of this process as we birth this together into the world. So I feel so grateful for all of the hundreds of women who have dropped in over the years into our moon ceremonies. So this is really, I feel like, the next natural step in deepening your knowledge and wisdom base around the divine feminine with us. So I really hope that you'll join us for this inaugural month of the Moon Body Temple.
yeah, and it's it's just going. We're very excited about this, and it's going to be really, really beautiful because it's going to be combining a lot of the different trainings that we've been giving separately to bring this wisdom together with the cycles of the moon. Um, so look out for different emails. So this bit.ly link here, MBT member, will take you to directly to the sign up page
Yes.
for this new Moon Body Temple membership program.
And I'm
So
dropping the link on my, I know I'm live on my Rachel Jessian page as well. So I'm going to drop the link there. And this video will live in our Moon Body Temple as well. We'll pin it to the top so you'll have access to that link throughout, for until the next new moon. Yay. And bring a friend. You can cancel this at any time too. So really, this is a totally free gift. You can bring in other sisters to experience it with you. We can weave this container together, and yeah, it'll be great to see you there.
that's right. Yes. Sharing. If you gained something, important in this journey today, these are the kinds of things that we really want to weave together. Share it with your friends. If you have a girlfriend that really love this, share it with many of the friends and tell them about this beautiful gift that we're offering. So, shall we then move into our
Yes, let's anchor this incredible energy that we created today in the body, and let's go ahead, and we've really opened up so many of the energy channels, especially when we journey. And I find that if you ever struggle with a meditation practice, these journeys can be such an amazing, accessible way to tap in to the subconscious to really move that healing forward for you. So to be able to come back into the body afterwards and really bless the physical body is so important when we do this work. Yeah. And you keep go. Do you want to do the anointing, or should I do the anointing?
Well, why don't you go with the anointing and let's because I know you wanted people to bring some essential oils, so
Yes, I'm always encouraging people to work with their local plant medicine as well. So if you have any essential oils that you've brought today, you can go ahead and actually add that to your cauldron, to your bowl of water. And I also suggest, starting the anointing process by awakening and enlivening the senses. So if you haven't yet smelled the essential oil, just connecting those olfactory senses with the energy of the plant that you'll be anointing yourself with. Such a great way to get to know this medicine too. And once you have your bowl of water, let's just go through and bless this sacred body temple now as the vessel for your soul's energy as she shines forth into this next lunar year, this next new year of the Gregorian calendar, this next birthing of Imbolc, which we are so close to right now. So you can be intuitive about how you anoint the body. I always like to do some on the palms of the hands. And then I'll go through and bless each of the chakras. So if you want to do that together with me, you can do that. And as you're moving through the chakras, just giving yourself that blessing of, I open to the wisdom of my ancestors and all of the celestial realms on the crown. And at the third eye, we anoint the vision center. May my vision be open and expansive, and may I see clearly all that I need to walk towards in this life. And blessing the throat, may my words be aligned with my actions and my deepest soul's knowing. May I stand in my authenticity. I'm blessing the sacred chalice of the heart where that flame of Avalon lives, the flame of our soul. May I be in communion with all of life. May I feel the support of not only my soul family and my human family, but all of my kin of feather and fish and scale, all of the tree beings, all of the plant beings. May I be in communion with all of life. And at the solar plexus, may we bless this inner sun of the energy body. May I stay in balance between heaven and earth. And may I know my worth, my courage, and stand firmly in the boundaries that I need to hold to guard my sacred grail. That is the Dragon Center. And at the sacral, the womb of creation, where we are birthing all of our projects. And some of us may be birthing human babies this year, but all of the seeds that you are growing and tending to and caring for and nurturing in your womb of creativity, this chalice of water that connects us to the waters of our body, to the waters of the land. May these waters of creation be blessed and sanctified. And finally, at the root, the chakra that connects us to all of our earthly ancestors, all of the blood that connects us through generations. For all of us are born of the womb of the blood of the womb, our connection to the bones and the earth that lives below us, and all of the ancient ancestors of the lands that we reside on, that we hold ceremony on. May that connection to the land come into right relationship in this lifetime. And may all of that wisdom that we need to receive to come into right relationship be heard easily through this space. And just checking in with the physical body, seeing if there are any other places, maybe the soles of the feet, the back of the neck, some different shamanic centers that connect you to spirit. But be intuitive, blessing and thanking the body. So doing this with gratitude and love, a beautiful practice to do every day if you can, to just connect you to the sacredness of the physical form as well. This house of our spirit. Blessed be.
Blessed be beautiful. And you can also, if you like, take some of the water and then just sprinkle it around, clearing and blessing all that is around you and thanking the goddesses, the ancestors, the spirits, and the dragons, the energies that are with us, within us, and around us, that connect us into the great web of life, into the tapestry that we are creating together, weaving together each and every moment. Thank you so much for joining us. Big blessings. And I also wanted to say that this month we will still be doing the full moon ceremony that will be open to all. And that is going to be on January 25th from 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be online and it will be recorded. So all those who register will be able to come to that. And I did not create a banner for that. But if you go to rivervalleygoddesstemple.org and click on upcoming ceremonies, you'll see the full moon in Leo ceremony. It's a very, very powerful ceremony because Leo is all about the self. Leo, in its exalted state, is about the noble sovereign self. And so all that we were going through today of really connecting with ourselves, treating ourselves with kindness, coming into who we are, overcoming fear, all of that is very much connected to this full moon in Leo. So I hope you can join the ceremony.
And if you join the membership and get your free trial, you'll even get that ceremony for
For
free.
free,
So
yes, that's right. If you join it before, then you'll get that one for free as well.
oh, Elfie's saying, okay, this is good to note for anybody who's trying to sign up right now. I see people going to the sales page. Elfie's saying to make sure you capitalize the MBT. So you see the link here, bit.ly/MBT member, capitalize MBT, or else it brings you to something called mixed blood theater.
Oh dear.
Which who knows, could be fun, but
Yes, so it's capital M, capital B, capital T for Moon Body Temple
God, that's great.
member. Yes,
That's
thank
great.
you for letting us know.
Amazing. I hope we see you there. Yes. And like I said, gift it to your friends. This is like we're doing this special just as a big thank you to our community. So if you've ever wanted to try our moon ceremonies and you're like, I don't know, let me see what that's all about. Now's the time. So we hope to see you in Circle next week for the full moon. And yes, thank you for coming on this journey with us today. So grateful to have you all here. Oh, such a beautiful circle of
Beautiful.
women around the world. What an honor it is to be with you all. So thank you. And we'll see you soon.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Big love, everybody.
Big
Oh,
love. Bye-bye.
yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.